Welcome to Nerds, Geeks, in the Kitchen Sink. It's the podcast that's like hanging out at the video store. One of your
Well,
hosts, DK.
I'm barely your other host, Chris.
Chris, you sound like something is amiss.
Well, nothing really amiss, but just fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
I moved my daughter back into college yesterday. Actually, not her, but her furniture. She's already been there a week, so
You're the delivery man.
I was the delivery man, yes.
Hell yeah. I mean, I get it. You got to have a place to sit,
Right.
you know? I remember when I first moved out and I didn't even think about it. I didn't have anything. It's like,
Yeah.
where am I even going to sit, eat dinner? I used a pull out storage tray for a table for like a week,
Yeah.
like with drawers in it. It was like a plastic one, and then it
Hey,
became and then it
milk
became my
cra-
TV stand for a while.
milk crates are great things. I'm just saying.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Well, no, she's there early because she got a job with Mizzou Athletics, and she's going to be doing like in-game stuff and for visiting coaches for football, and then she'll move to like basketball and stuff like that. So she had to
Cool.
be there a couple weeks early, and then she's doing sorority stuff. So
She's busy as hell.
yeah, so she can get yesterday was the first day that she can move into the actual dorms.
I
She
remember there
was
being some problem with the dates and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So, but thank God we didn't have to get her a hotel for a week.
That would suck.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All
but
right.
everybody's in and gone, and yeah. I just got home at 2:30 in the morning. So,
We could have changed
no,
this.
no, no. Our fans deserve utter dedication, whether I'm ready to drop or not.
Sure. All
So,
right. All right. Well, speaking of people who have dropped, Terrence Stamp, we just got the word.
I just saw that.
Uh, Thanks to the missing link in the old Discord there for letting me know about
Yeah.
that. But yeah, what a bummer. I mean, with
So,
all this,
in eulogy, we all kneel before Zod today.
oh, I mean, every day, every day. Yeah, what a legend. Too bad. Let's see, he was, how old was he? Do we know?
Was he mid-80s? Had to be.
That makes sense. I think, yeah, had he been retired for a while? I didn't do
I
any
think
research on this. I literally just saw this.
his last thing I think was just a couple of years ago, and that was it. I think he's been actually retired for a few years.
Well, if I can get my IMDb away from Edward Furlong, Uh, that's a spoiler for something in the future. Not
Okay,
here, unfortunately, but
okay. Well, it
let me
always
see.
could be.
Terrence, let's just see. Was he in Last Night in Soho?
Yes.
That was his last movie, Last Night in
Okay, I
Soho.
was gonna say it's been a few years, so
And
yeah,
then,
he was the older version of the yeah, if
right.
you've seen it.
But also, was that not also Diana Rigg's last movie? I believe it
Yeah,
was.
actually, I think so.
Interesting. Interesting. Is that movie cursed? Just a
Well,
question.
as long as Anna and doesn't
Well, she's
go
made
anywhere
things. She's
anytime
made things
soon.
since
I
then.
know that, and I can never remember the other girl's name. She's been in tons of stuff.
I truly
Not the
don't.
ghost, but the
I
not
don't remember. There's a Thomasin McKenzie
that
who
may
played
be her.
Eloise.
Yes, that's her.
Um, yeah. Anyway, that's fun. So yeah, we have a lot to go over.
Mhm.
Now, I think probably we should start with shit. Since you didn't get to see the movies we were going to talk about, should we leave Alien Earth for last?
We
Let's
can
do
do
that.
it either way. Okay, all right, go
So
for
then
it.
I will just quickly, well, first of all, I need to tell you, and I know I've talked about these movies ad nauseum, and I will continue to do so. But I do my little movie club at work,
Right.
and we watched Death Wish 3 and 4 back to back.
I'm not surprised.
And I have been for the last couple of weeks now, probably 2 weeks, I've been saying, chicken's good. I like chicken. And also, and also there's the scene
The
in
new KFC commercial,
pretty
just
much it should be Bronson.
An AI
Chicken's
version
good.
of Charles Bronson in the Uncle or the Colonel Sanders
Yes.
outfit.
Get him back.
Chicken's good. I like
I
chicken.
like chicken. Uh, but then in Death Wish 4, like the movie starts with like a dream sequence,
Oh, yeah.
which is amazing. And he like is shooting a guy to death in a parking garage. And the guy's like, "Who are you?" And Bronson's holding the gun, not even holding it out, just like holding it at the hip. He's too lazy to hold it out. He just keeps it at the hip, and he waits for a second. And the guy says, "Who are you?" And Bronson says, "Death."
Colonel Sanders.
He just says, "Death." Oh, so uninterested. Anyway, Death Wish 3 with a group is a blast, I can tell you. And so was 4, to be honest.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen Death Wish 3 in a while, I'm going to go ahead and recommend that.
Yeah.
Um, so anyway, I saw I saw Naked Gun and I saw Weapons. Now
Right.
I was hoping we could, cover them, but if you haven't seen them, it's totally fine. I'll just kind of go over my thoughts on those. I'll start with Naked Gun. Listen, I was really worried about that movie. I was, hesitant as hell. I
Right.
love the original movie. Leslie Nielsen is an unbeatable champion, master of the screen.
Right.
And I just thought, there's no way. There's no way. But I have to admit, I laughed. There were some good laughs. They were able to get away with a similar kind of humor to the
Right.
original ones, like just stupid as hell. Like just one example, and there will be spoilers obviously in all these discussions, but like at the beginning of the movie, there's a car crash, and they're trying to get the car. It like kind of crashed into like a little body of water. And they're trying to get the car out,
Hmm.
and they're like, "All right, pull it out," and it's like a claw machine comes down
Right.
and picks it up, but it like drops it, and everyone's like, "Oh!" It's like just like a claw machine. Dumb shit like that is there.
Right.
You get to see the beaver from the original
Yeah.
one. I'll tell you, I think Liam Neeson does a fine job as a Frank Drebin type.
Hmm.
I still prefer Leslie Nielsen, like in every way. You're never gonna take that away from me. But he did a good job. There's some funny stuff. Some of it didn't land for me. Not all of it worked, but
Right.
I did. There are a couple sequences in particular that
In
really
the
worked.
car.
That, well, take it or leave it. That was
Okay.
fine. Like people handing him coffee. The first like 20 minutes of the movie, throughout the movie, really is like
Right.
people handing police officers coffee. It's always like people being handed coffee. That's like a running gag in the thing. It's funny. I like it.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that you'd get in the original. I'll tell you though, and I don't want to even call this a surprise, but my delight was that Pamela Anderson is awesome. Legitimately. She's the funniest person in the movie.
Really.
It's unbelievable. There's a scene when she has to do something. I I couldn't do it. I mean, she's incredible. It's amazing. Um, she does a jazz scat
I
performance.
heard about this. Yes.
It's the funniest thing. I thought I was crying. She's incredible. And she perfectly nails the who is it in the original? Is it Priscilla
Priscilla Presley.
Presley? Yeah.
Yeah.
She kind of goes for that
Uh-huh.
sort of like airy, like you think she's dumb, but she might actually be smart, but you don't
Right.
know for sure. And she
Hmm.
delivers the lines like kind of like like a noir style,
Right.
a dame to kill for,
Yeah.
uh, I
that 30s Humphrey Bogart-ish
mm,
kind of, yeah,
she's kind of like
noir.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly, she's my favorite thing in the movie. I couldn't believe it. She blew me away. There is a sequence when they go on vacation and it's so funny because I was just thinking, where's this going to go? Here's what I would do. And the movie
right.
basically does exactly what I would have done. And so like they're having this like romantic weekend and there's music playing. It's like a montage
Hmm.
basically. And then like you see them having a wonderful day and then like at night they pull out a book from the library and it's like witchcraft spells and they do they like summon a demon and it like enters into a snowman and they have to deal with the snowman that's alive. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
I did laugh more than I thought I would. And there's tons of like even that wordplay that you would get in the original.
Right. Right.
I like all that stuff. Some of it didn't work, like I said, but some of it was all right. Danny Houston's in it. I
Yeah.
like him. He's fine as a villain. Um, they rip off. I don't know where this gag actually originates, but for me, it's the Austin. It's referred to as the Austin Powers like silhouette gag,
Oh, yeah.
where like they're in the tent and people are watching and going, "What are they doing in there?"
Well, I
Uh,
swore that was in the original.
if it was,
I
I just
thought,
don't. I don't
I
remember it
was
being in the
thinking that
original
was
movie.
before, or at least maybe the sequel.
Maybe it's in one of the later ones. I don't know them as well. The
Right.
first one is the one that I worship that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. I heard the only real criticism comparing like the old to the new is the background characters weren't as good.
I didn't like the guy who's supposed to be George Kennedy's son.
Right.
Not that I didn't like him. I think maybe they just didn't give him enough. Like towards the end, they give him something that I thought was funny, but like
Right.
I don't think it's the actor's fault. I just think they
It's
maybe
just the
didn't.
writing. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't really consider him.
Well, and that's what I heard. It's like kind of the background characters for, Pam Anderson and Leslie Nielsen weren't as good. And some of like the like extra expressions and reactions weren't quite as funny as in the originals.
It's really funny, and this is a weird comparison to make, and I know you haven't seen it yet, but Weapons has, and there's a reason I was paying attention, but like Weapons has a lot of good like extra reactions and background
Right,
actor reactions that are like
right.
really good. Uh, I'll come back to that.
Okay,
I have a thought regarding that, but
okay,
yeah, I could maybe agree with that. I mean, like I said, the entire movie of Naked Gun didn't land. I would say
right.
it's like a really good, it's a great matinee. It's
Okay,
maybe you don't pay full price, but yeah, go
right.
see it if you want to have a like a funny. See, look, when's the last time we saw a comedy in theaters, like
Oh yeah,
legitimately?
I mean it's been a long, long time.
And the fact that we can still make a movie like this
Right,
that does it's just a goofy ass movie. I love it. I mean,
right.
I hope they do more. It's
Well, I
you
mean,
know
it's been doing fairly well, so I
yeah, I
mean,
love to hear that.
the way that trend goes, if something does decent, they're gonna start copying it.
I
So
think I heard they're doing a new scary movie with a lot of the original people.
really, I haven't heard,
I
I
don't know
didn't
if
hear
it's
that
true, but
yet.
I heard that. I don't know if it's a rumor or what, but I would like that to be true.
Well, and then like with the criticism, that the background characters aren't as good is not an overwhelmingly,
It's not a big problem.
negative towards the movie.
Oh,
So
I'm looking
it
for
just,
anything. Yeah.
yeah, it's just what separates like the original from the new one, that the originals had better, you know, side characters and background reactions
Yeah.
that they actually played up. And it was in the same vein of like Airplane and, those kind of comedies
Yep.
that they really took the time to, you know, like the whole scene in Airplane where the line builds to smack the lady.
Yes.
You look at the
Yes.
people that's not even involved and watching their reaction, and it's just almost as funny as,
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Maybe there's some stuff like that in the Naked Gun that I missed. I don't know.
right,
I will need to see it again, and I will watch it again. I had
right.
fun. Um, I actually also watched Clown in a Cornfield this last week.
Oh yeah.
I'll just briefly cover that actually because might as well. Have you seen that one?
I got through about half of it.
Okay.
and then I had to go back to doing what I was doing.
Okay. I mean, obviously I hadn't watched it until now. It's on Shudder, but I was definitely like not hyped about the con. I didn't care. You know what I mean? Another
Right,
killer clown movie, boohoo, great. But I will admit that I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. And it could be down to the fact that I wasn't expecting anything.
right,
We had nothing to watch, and I was like, "Clown in the Cornfield, let's go. It's a new movie. Let's just check it out." I ended up enjoying it more than I thought I would. I mean, I would put it to me, it feels like something more along the lines of like the Five Nights at Freddy's, like
right.
more kid, not
It,
kid, but like teen. It's more of
right,
a
right,
teen
right,
movie,
right.
right?
It's not Terrifier, but it's
Oh
also
no.
not,
Yeah,
you
but I
know,
mean, there is some good gore and some good kills in it. Like I did enjoy Clown in the Cornfield just fine. I mean, I didn't love it. Like, I think I would give it a 3 or 3.5. Like, it didn't blow my mind, but it was solid. I think it was solid.
yeah,
But the villain in that was in Naked Gun, and I was like, whoa, there's that guy again. And I probably should know who he is, but I just don't. But it's not the guy that's not is Danny Houston's sidekick in
right.
Naked Gun. But anyway,
Okay,
I don't remember the guy's name. But I thought Clown in the Cornfield was just fine. Not gonna blow your
okay.
mind, but I
Now,
enjoyed it.
yeah, it seems pretty, decent.
Standard,
When I
you
saw
know.
the half, like I said, I saw the first half of it, so.
Yep. Well, the other theatrical experience I have had was that I saw Weapons, and this one. uh, Listen, before I start saying anything, I'm just gonna say I recommend it. If you are a horror fan, you should see it, and you should stop listening to this until you've seen it, because I don't want to give anything away. Now, I don't know that it has the reveal. I don't know if the reveals are as crazy as Barbarian, and this is the same
Right.
director, but it
Yes.
does have some pretty wild reveals.
Yep.
I have some complicated feelings on this movie, but I did like it, and I think I have complicated feelings because it might be the best thing I've seen this year. But I
Hmm.
had a couple little things that like bothered me that like, oh, if this, I wonder if we change this, would I love like would this be one of my favorite movies ever? You know what I mean?
Like the reveal at the end.
Well, that's part of the issue. And
Right.
again, guys, it is spoiler time, so you've been warned.
Yes.
The movie has a format that I don't know if I personally, I think sometimes the format really helps, and I think sometimes the format really hurts it. Because what you're doing is you're getting like the movie will give you a title card that has the character name, and then here's their little section of the story.
Right.
It's like I don't know, Kill Bill has a similar thing or whatever.
Right.
I'm sure lots of movies have had that, but anyway. Uh, so sometimes those stories they are not sequential when they show them to you. So
Right.
you're seeing it's really confusing actually. If the more I think about it, because I think the narration starts 2 years in the future, but it seems like the story takes place over about a month. I could
Right.
be wrong about that. Um, but then yeah, we're kind of like sliding around in time within that month, through the eyes of different characters, basically.
Right.
I think I knew that Josh Brolin was in it, but I didn't really remember that. So like I was surprised when he popped up. Pretty good performance from him. This character, it feels he was the right person for the job. I'll say that.
Right. Right. Yeah, because there was a lot of talk that this was supposed to be Pedro Pascal in it, and I don't think it would have had the same kind of. I just personally think Josh is a better
Well,
actor
I don't mind Pedro,
than.
but I think
Uh,
Josh. But listen, let's shut up.
okay.
I think that for this role, at least the way it's written here, or the way that we got it, it probably makes more sense for it to be Brolin
Right.
because he's like his energy just makes sense for this character. He's like a dickhead. Okay, he's going through terrible trauma, so I understand why he's
Right.
an
Right.
asshole. But he's like a really tough. He's like he like runs a construction crew,
Right. Right.
and he's the kind of guy that He's obviously like works hard and he's tough and he gets shit done and he's not going to just sit around while his child is missing.
Right.
It makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
He gets angry and he does weird shit and whatever. Anyway, I liked him. I think he was a plus for the movie. So it's it's tough for me not to compare this thing to Long Legs, which I think that might upset people. I don't, but I there is a similar thing going on to Long Legs.
Right.
Um, without going too far into the spoilers, there is definitely like a sort of similar thing happening. But anyway, so sometimes the format of the movie, you get really going on what the character's doing and what's happening. Then you get to the end of their segment, and then something crazy happens, and then they go, "All right, we're going to go back a while." The tension stops, the momentum stops. We're going to go
Mm.
back and start to set up something else. Now, the preceding segment does not always, it doesn't usually end with the thing that the before ended with. So like
Right.
you're just like you've got all these dangling threads. And look, I don't know. This is absolutely a movie I need to rewatch.
Right.
It's a movie you need to see multiple times, I think. But um sometimes the format works against it, but sometimes it's like I like that. Like, hey, we've dangled this carrot. Now you just sit back and wait, and I promise we'll pay that off.
Right.
But sometimes it's a bummer to like the momentum of the movie.
Because it's like that stop, start,
Yes,
you know.
but I will say that the first like I don't know half hour or more is like so it's such a good setup, and yeah, the movie is like a really solid setup. I mean, I tend to try to not give on this show stars or whatever. I just want
Right.
to
Right.
thumbs up. This would definitely be thumbs up. I mean, see this. I
Right.
I where am I trying to go? I have so much to say about this.
Go for it.
It has Han Solo in it.
Okay.
Alden, what's his name? Alden Heinrich Alden, you know, Solo. What is
I
his
know who you're
name?
talking. Eldon. God, I can't think of his last
Is
name.
it like Heinrich? I'm
It's
Heimlich.
not
Heinrich.
Heinrich. No.
Alden Ring.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know who I mean.
Yes.
He plays like a douchebag cop.
Okay.
Um, but I didn't even recognize him. And it's funny because it's like he just has a mustache.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't until like halfway through the movie I was like, wait a minute, that's who that is. Uh, his story is interesting. Okay, so I was making the point earlier about the background actors
Right.
in Naked Gun, and I so this movie's directed by the one of the guys from Whitest Kids You Know. Did you ever
Right.
watch Whitest Kids You Know?
A couple episodes,
I
nothing
feel
really.
like it's more my
Yeah,
generation's
yeah.
sketch show. It's a show that
Mine
I
was a
watched.
little more kids in the hall and
Oh, I watched that
yeah.
too,
I know.
but it was reruns.
Yes.
Um, so it's directed by him,
Yep.
and there's definitely some. And I don't know if this is just me projecting, and it very well could be, but almost every scene, I just felt like this could be a Whitest Kids You Know sketch,
Right.
and so like there are insane things happening. And sometimes the reactions are so fucking funny. We were in the theater and I was laughing. I'm not saying this is a comedy, but there's a lot to laugh at. And there were moments when I'm laughing and then no one else in the theater is laughing. And I was in a fairly well attended screening.
Right.
No one is laughing. And I'm like, am I wrong? Like, again, I'm not saying it's not laugh a minute. I mean, but there are
Right.
some
No.
moments that are really funny.
There's some tension releaser moments.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
But and in my mind, I just keep thinking this is just this feels like a Whitest Kids You Know sketch. Like something
Right.
insane is happening. Someone is acting in a weird way, and then other people have to react to it.
Right.
But that is like a staple of Whitest Kids You Know. Like someone is doing something weird, and then
Right.
someone goes, "What is happening here?"
Yeah.
And he like knows how to write that and knows how to capture that.
Well, and then of course Justin Long is in it, so
Well, he's in it, I guess.
yeah, well, yeah.
He's not really in it. He's the
He is, but
briefest.
he isn't. Yes.
He's in it the briefest of moments. So yeah, I wouldn't even hardly say he's in it. He's in it just as a like, hey, thanks for being in Barbarian.
Yeah.
That was fun, wasn't it? But fun to see him regardless.
Right.
Um, so I don't know. It's interesting because Barbarian was a movie that I did not immediately love. I
Hmm.
liked it, but I didn't like. I remember saying like, "Oh, I like Cobweb better." I watched them like in the same
Right.
week or
Right.
whatever.
Because we talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I I think it was just like Cobweb is more to my taste as far as like the content of it, I guess.
Right.
But Barbarian's definitely a better movie.
See, and when we were talking about that, I think I was the opposite of you on that one. That I
Yeah.
liked Barbarian a lot better. So.
Hmm. Well, I've seen Barbarian now a few times, and I fully
Right.
admit that I might have been a little harsh on that movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and I feel like his just going off of that, knowing, the whitest kids it's something you have to see more than once to catch like all the nuances.
there's usually funny things to see in the background.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And it actually kind of plays into things that are happening, you know, in the quote unquote foreground. So,
Hmm.
or it gives you a better perspective of what's going on in the foreground.
Sure. There is an element to this movie that is of the fantastical. That's all I'm going to really tell you.
Hmm.
Um, I had no problem with it because what I really loved about this, and this is I feel like if I was making a movie, oh, if I was making a movie, this is like the perfect balance of, yes, we get to play with something that is fantastical, but no, I'm not going to explain it all to you.
Right.
There's no point when they find an ancient book that has the answers. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like there is no, it's just like what they figure out from what they see, and that's it. You know what I mean?
right.
Um, I'm just thinking if there's a moment when you know what? No, I don't even want to tell you that because you should see that. I
I
think the
know
point is
I'm
you
going
should
to.
see
I
this
mean, I
movie.
am. I
I'm
am.
not
I
going to
am.
go there. There are
Okay.
some pretty cool things that happen in this movie.
Right.
I like it a lot. But yeah, there are many. It's not like they're asking a bunch of questions and not giving you answers, though. Like they're kind of giving you the information, and it's kind of up to you to sort of put it together. I
Right.
don't feel at any point that there's something that I need explained. There is an element of mystery, but it's like just enough that it's like, well, I kind of get what's happening, even if I don't
Right.
understand every minute detail. Like, look, I could see what's going on, you
Right.
know, so it makes sense.
Well, and I like the fact that you don't have to, or they're not holding your hand,
No,
and I think that's a big problem with like some of these more recent movies that they have to sit there and hold your hand and explain absolutely everything.
uh-huh,
You get a 20-minute dialogue on the last 5 minutes.
yeah,
So, and
no, no, no. This is
I
not like
like the
that.
fact that the movies
I'll
and
tell you this.
Barbarian wasn't like that either. I mean, that was
No, and Weapons ends with just a good old fashioned payoff.
yeah.
It does not end with a big speech and an explanation and any of that. It ends with a goddamn payoff. That's really good, like
Mhm.
incredibly good. And again, I was laughing. It's funny. I mean,
Right,
it's in reality, no, not funny at all. But in terms of it, it's funny. I don't
yeah,
want to tell you what it is, but I'm laughing for sure. And again, with the reactions of the people, there is something that takes place kind of throughout the neighborhood
right,
as part of the finale, and multiple people and families and bystanders are involved, and so the reactions are really funny. Um, and again, I think that is just enhanced by me thinking, oh, this could be a sketch. Like this could be a sketch.
right,
I just love that. So anyway, I think in closing, Weapons, you should see it. I think people should check it out. It is
yeah,
wild. I did feel it drag a little bit when I'm dealing with the changes in the character that we're following and all that stuff. But
right,
at the end of the day, This, I think this could be my movie of the year. I think it will be tough to beat this. It definitely taps into some stuff I love. And another
Right.
thing I really liked about it was that there are moments when there's a lot of outside dark time,
Dark time.
nighttime photography in this movie, right?
Right.
But it's realistic. It's realistically dark. They're not doing this artificial lighting so you can see everything.
Right.
It is realistically dark in a way that I know is like it was enough that I noticed like, oh, this is more realistic than other things that you might see
Right.
in Hollywood because they want you to see everything.
Right.
But this, like, you get it's again, the balance is perfect. You get just enough to kind of tell what's going on. It adds to the tension. I think my favorite scene, my favorite little moment, there's a ton of
Right.
them, but there's a moment when a character there's a front door that opens and a character exits that door in a strange way, holding something. It's very scary, it's very creepy. They're walking in a strange way, and then something weird happens. Although I don't know that that exactly pays off, and I need to talk to someone about that, but
Right.
I can't ask you because you didn't
Well,
see it.
I'll see it soon, so we'll be able to talk about it.
Okay.
Is it the person that has issues with putting makeup on?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, that might be who the character is.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if there's two people in that house that it could have been.
Okay.
It makes more sense for it to be the other one, but it could have been that one.
Okay.
It's dark though, so I don't know
Okay.
for sure which character that is. Uh, and I'm sure somebody knows, but I just
Right.
didn't. It doesn't really matter which character it was. But yeah, anyway, I leaned over like when that door opens and then you first see the silhouette of the person.
Hmm.
I leaned over to my wife and I said, "I fucking love this. This is awesome.
Right.
It is really cool." Uh, so yeah, weapons, thumbs up.
Awesome. Good. I'm excited to see it. I was excited before, but as enthusiastic as you are about it, I'm
Yeah,
even more so.
yeah. It's definitely the one for me for sure for this year. I'll be real surprised if we get something that I like more.
I mean, right now I haven't seen this yet, so F1 is still my top movie, which
Sure.
I'm planning on going to see in Dolby Theater this month because they re-released it.
Oh,
So
awesome.
that'll be a awesome experience with the feel and the sound of the F1 cars.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
but yeah, I'm really excited to see this one. And honestly, like looking like to the future, and with like what's coming out this year, the only thing I'm really excited about is on streaming, and that is the Del Toro Frankenstein.
That's high on the list. No question. That's high on the
I mean,
list.
because I really anything that's I've seen that I can think of off the top of my head, unless I'm missing something.
Well, there's that. This is not. This is not going to be. There's that new
Okay,
Dracula that I'm. It's from Fifth Element guy.
okay,
What's his name? French guy. I should know it off. I should know it like that, and I can't. I can't pull it right now.
I know who you're talking about.
He did a Dracula that's like. Is it Luc Besson? That's it.
Yeah.
He's done a Dracula that is essentially Bram Stoker's Dracula,
Oh,
but it has. I'm not a guy that remembers names real quick. What the German guy from Django and Inglorious Bastards.
Christoph Waltz,
Yep, he's in it.
Waltz,
Yep. I don't know, but it looks so much like Bram Stoker's Dracula. But I love Bram
right?
Stoker's Dracula, so I don't know.
I know.
It's not gonna be anything else I've seen though, I'm sure.
Well, and
A
speaking of
knockoff
something like
Dracula.
that, yeah, with talking about like I said with the on Netflix with the why don't some of these things that they come out with, why don't they do a limited release in theaters? I think they would do well. A few
Because
of
they
these
want
things they've come
it's
out.
obvious. They want you to get Netflix.
Yeah, but if you go to say do a 2 week run, do an Amazon 2 week run, or like, how Amazon is done with a few of their series, the first couple of
Yeah,
episodes. If it's a movie, do a limited engagement and 2 week run, and then have it on your streaming service.
I think you're forgetting that what they want you to do is sign up for Netflix and then forget about it, and then they get more and more months out of you. That's what they're trying to do. They just want your money. They just want the subscription, the numbers, baby.
I mean, they're the biggest streaming service right now of any of them, and has been for quite a while. I don't think that's their biggest issue.
I'm just telling you that's my thing. That's what I think is
I
happening.
do know, on a um just a side note, with I was listening to the um quarterly call for AMC for theaters, because I mean I'm a big advocate for getting movies in theaters no matter who they are. But anyway, they have started a exclusive like first rights with Skydance.
Hmm.
So like any Skydance movies, the first couple weeks are going to be exclusively AMC.
Is that good or bad?
I'm just saying that seems like that's a possibility, because like, Amazon has that deal with AMC.
Yeah.
I mean, why not some of these other companies maybe make an agreement with some of these other, Regent, or, this other movie theaters, to get people exclusively in theaters
Yeah. I don't
with
know.
certain things. I
Look,
mean,
I would rather see things in the theater,
Regal and
but I just
yeah.
can't see these streamers playing ball like that. I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, like I said, I mean, don't get me wrong, the film part and all is secondary compared to the shipping of Amazon, but Amazon has kind of worked that deal of having exclusive stuff in there. So,
Yep. I don't know.
but anyway,
Well, and then they have
it
Bond.
was just a
Bond, I
thought.
assume, I
Yeah,
mean, Bond's going to be in theaters.
right.
It has to be, right?
Mhm.
I guess it
We
doesn't
hope
have to
so.
be. Well, I don't
No, I
want to
was
live in a
say,
world where Bond is not in theaters, though.
right. So,
Sad.
yeah, I don't know. Like I said, just the Frankenstein is the one thing that I've seen for the rest of the year that I'm excited for.
I don't,
No.
yeah, I don't, there's nothing that's coming to mind that's like, that's the thing. I mean, I think Weapons was maybe it anyway,
Right.
but maybe something will surprise me. They did show a trailer for Hell House. There's a new Hell House coming out. I don't know if people have seen
Really.
those, but that is a franchise that I've stuck with. They're found footage movies.
Right.
But this, the last, supposedly last one, it's coming to theaters.
Okay.
And I'm definitely excited to see that. I've
Yeah.
followed this franchise since the beginning,
I was gonna say,
and
we've talked about it, but you've talked about it
I've
before.
talked about all of them on here pretty
All
much.
right.
So yeah, look, they're not going to blow anybody's mind, but
Right.
I like those movies. I like a found footage horror movie. So sue
Okay.
me. All right, well, I think our final discussion point today would be
Right.
Alien Earth. Now, I've only seen the first episode, but I don't mind spoilers. I mean, it's only,
Right.
you know, how many
Yeah.
are out right now? Three
Uh,
or just two?
just two.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you can say anything you need to say about episode two. I don't care.
Right. Nah, it's okay.
Why don't you lead on that since you've seen it?
Okay. Things I will say, I'm not gonna get too much into the weeds on this. This is prequel to the Aliens movie, Alien and Aliens. There is a ship out in space, has some special cargo, and then you actually have, which of course maybe this will address, a competing corporation,
Yeah,
shall
there's a
we
couple of them,
say?
right?
Yeah. So, and then what is the name of the other company? That's then basically they're finding a way to shall we say, extend life.
to put people into robot bodies,
Yeah,
but they're only 5 feet tall. It's as tall as they come.
right.
But you got the
And
strength of five gorillas.
but apparently they can only do children because the brains of adults are too overly
They're too
developed to be
stiff.
able
Is
to,
that what they said? They're too stiff.
something like
They'll
that.
break.
Yeah,
Um, I forget the name of them. We're
yeah.
really good at this, okay?
I
We
know,
don't
right?
remember the name of the
Yeah,
corporation.
yeah. But anyway, there's a young girl that's put into a body, and Wendy. And have you in the first episode caught the whole Peter Pan allegory through this
Right. When I
whole
saw that
entire thing?
somebody had a name tag that was not Wendy. There was like one of the other name tags. What's some of the other names of the people?
Peter,
Keep
Jonathan,
going. Name them all.
yeah,
Prodigy.
um,
Prodigy is the name
right,
of them.
okay,
But what was Smee? What somebody was called
Smee, yeah,
Smee.
Smee,
And I was like,
yeah,
"Oh, okay, I get it." That's when I knew what they were doing. But
right,
plus there's literally they're showing the cartoon, right?
yes. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna kind of just go with this. The practical set looks were well done. I think it was too overly CGI'd in a lot of the special effects. I wish it would have went back to the original practical effects wise. I mean, the sets itself I thought looked really well. But the special effects overly CGI'd. I kind of was okay with it, and I thought the alien, basically the xenomorph, made a guest appearance in its own show.
Well, look, we only are in 2 episodes, so maybe
Yeah, so
I the abbreviated Alien 1 opening, I I like the pace of Alien, the original. I love Alien. It's
right,
my favorite one of all of them.
right.
So when they rush through everyone waking up, it's like I get it. Today's modern audience is here to watch a show and you're going to pack all this shit into 60 minutes. But I just, it made me miss the cinematic
There's no real
theatrical
development.
vibe.
Yeah, it seems like you're just okay. Here's this, a little information, and then we're gonna throw it right in. There's no, individual development per character like we got in the original movie.
Well, I think there's an obvious reason why that is, or at least to me, in the having only seen the first episode,
Yeah,
the fact that they're all dead.
right. Well, yeah,
So why spend all the time if you're going to kill them off screen even?
right. Well, and then yeah, that's another thing.
So, but yeah, I would agree. I like the actors in it. There isn't anyone who has made me mad.
No,
Um, and like, again, I haven't seen episode 2 yet,
yeah.
but I'm wondering. My little brain is always working, and when I'm watching these shows. I was wondering, are they really transferring the people, or are they making a copy?
Well, I will say that's not answered in episode two.
Okay. Did you think this too? I just wondered, like, are they somehow they're not, it doesn't seem that they're removing a brain or anything. It
It
seems like
was
they're
almost like it's just
digitally
uploading,
transferring.
yeah,
Yeah.
uploading consciousness or
So
whatever.
then does it wipe the original brain? Or is this just a copy that wakes up and goes, "Hey, I made it." And the original
Yeah,
person is still in there.
yeah.
So what
That's
happens?
not answered in the second episode.
But
So
I have also been, you know, heavy into Dune for a while, and that's the kind of shit that would happen
right,
with the
right.
Golas and stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, just by watching the first two episodes, I don't know if they'll ever answer that.
You see one get zipped up in a body bag, but that doesn't mean they're dead.
Right. That may, unless, it takes a pivot and really goes into, exploring that.
And I don't know why they would
I
need
don't know if
to,
they'll,
but
well, but I mean, it would give some kind of explanation as to in later years why that company is no longer around, you know.
well, my guess is that Weyland-Yutani absorbs that company.
Eh, But then we can go with, okay, now with that, then are the synthetic people in all the subsequent movies actually former people that their conscience was
I don't think
thrown
they're
in a
saying
body
that.
then?
I don't think they're saying that because the show gives a clear separation between the androids versus the synthetics.
Right,
That's like one of the first things you get, if I remember
right.
correctly. But maybe maybe those androids are copies of the synthetics. I don't know. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
good, who knows?
right.
But yeah, so as far as the look of the show, yeah, I think it looks good. Okay, look, the fact that we can have a TV show that looks this good and we can go, we are
Right.
spoiled as hell.
I mean, this looks way better than oh God, the
Any TV
Acolyte.
show from 20 years
The
ago?
the Acolyte ever did. So,
No, listen, Stone can burn. It's a space rock. You don't
right.
understand.
Well,
Plus, it's different kind of fire.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Okay? This guy doesn't get it.
yeah. Damn those candles.
So listen, I'm enjoying it so far. I will continue to watch it.
Yeah.
I like Oliphant. I like who's the main actress? The Android version. She's
The
good.
Android version. Yeah, she's good. She's not, I don't recall seeing her really in anything.
She really plays the childlike
Right.
wonderment or whatever you want to call it. Her innocence. I like that. She's really good.
Yeah.
I really buy it for sure.
The whole toe comment that was kind of weird. I didn't get where that, remember with her brother?
I don't
Or
remember
am
the
I
toe
thinking the
thing.
second episode? Okay, never mind. Second episode.
I might have missed it.
Okay,
I
second
don't know.
episode. Never mind.
Okay. But I mean, I'm also, look, I really liked Alien Romulus. While there
Yeah.
are some problems with it, I, I'm gonna say like if Alien fans didn't watch Romulus, but you're interested in Alien Earth, seriously consider Romulus. I mean, it's not perfect, but boy,
Yeah.
it's really not that bad. It's so much better than Alien Resurrection. Come
Well,
on.
I mean, what isn't?
That book I had to read, Alien 4 Contact. I don't know, man.
Mm.
That
Well,
was nuts. If anyone's wondering what I'm talking about, check out the show Dead Formats. And we read a Russian novelization of Alien 4 Contact, which is not a real thing.
right.
It's essentially fan fiction from a Russian author, where Ripley somehow survives Alien 3, which is
Right.
preposterous, and wakes up on a xenomorph homeworld where the xenomorphs are, uh-oh, alive and nice and can talk to you. And
And
they want her to be a mother to an alien child. It's fucking crazy. Yeah.
so I'm assuming drugs were involved with this author when he was writing it.
Well, I can kind of go, I can understand, and I think it is at the end of the day, like maybe it is a clever thought anyway, that this author is saying all the aliens and the xenomorphs that the crew have encountered on in the movies have been uncivilized, like feral aliens, right? They're not going to just wake up and be, because their gestation period's totally crazy and like they mature in a certain way and faster and everything.
Hmm.
If they don't have parental guidance like right off the bat, they turn into these insane, just like killing machines, right? But the alien contact is saying, oh, the xenomorphs are definitely an advanced intelligent race, but if they don't get these kids quick, they turn into crazies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah.
saying that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard, but it's I mean, it's not canon, and I don't think anyway. So anyway,
Okay,
it's a wild story.
I'll say it for you. That is the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Ripley waking up alive after Alien 3 is dumber than that.
No, the xenomorphs. No, but we're very nice. Have a spot of tea.
We just, yeah.
Could you continue our race by having coitus with one of our males, and we can establish another
Well,
species?
she does have a daughter. It's the one that she's impregnated with in 3 that is
Right.
has been given birth to, named Scalesy, and she's a sweet little girl. I won't say anything more. Please listen to
Oh,
Dead Formats. It's
oh my God.
wonderful. It's a 3 hour episode, and all I'm saying is you're welcome. That I had to read this goddamn thing. It was fantastic.
Which brings me to another point, kids. Don't do crack.
Oh, or if you're gonna get results like this, maybe a little crack.
No, no.
Okay, but anyway,
Authors like that is the reason there was the war on drugs.
I don't know if that was the reason. Uh, Listen, Alien Earth. I think it's got potential to be good. I did like there is a more human element to it that I wasn't
Right.
expecting. Uh, it seems to be fairly smart. I haven't felt insulted by it. I haven't felt like it's a dumbed down, made
No.
for TV thing. Like they're asking some big questions and
I
whatever.
Yeah, I will say you said the best thing. It has potential. Now, whether it follows through on that potential is yet to be seen. We still have several more episodes to go.
Yep,
So I always worry that we get some of this stuff that has a really good start. We'll get to like episode 4, and then it kind of takes a nosedive.
yeah,
So I'm hoping that's not the case,
sure,
because I would really like to start getting some smart, well-made shows that maybe not necessarily are the cookie cutter, even in an established IP, but have some really good aspects to it and good points
sure.
that we just have really not seen, especially lately.
We watched the first episode of Wednesday
Yes,
with Zora.
right.
It's fine. I
Yeah.
really don't care.
I was never a huge, even the first.
I think it's cute, and I think I would have loved it as a kid. But it doesn't. It's like Harry Potter, but Wednesday.
Yeah,
Um, it, it's fine. Zora loves it, so I'm along for the ride. It's whatever.
yeah, yeah,
Um, and then my wife really wanted to watch season 2 of Sandman, which we hadn't done, but she's a huge Sandman fan, and she's like, look, I really want to see it.
yeah,
So we've watched the first 2 episodes, and it's pretty goddamn on par with the story with the comic that I remember. So whatever. I mean, we know it's the second and final season.
yeah, yeah. I've gotten about halfway through it. So, I mean, you guys got the first couple of
Yeah,
episodes.
it's fine.
Um,
I'm not saying it's like whatever. It's
no,
fine. You
I
have to be a
know.
Sandman fan to care.
I mean, you're right, and that's not as prevalent as other IPs, especially in the comic book. But I mean, I still have I the girl that plays Delirium does a really good job. I mean,
We've only seen a bit of her, but yeah. My
yeah, you'll
first
see more of her.
I know the story. I
But
know I know where we're
I know.
going. But yeah, my first impression was she's a little tame, but I get it because we were at the meeting with the family members but
Right.
I love the way they show her entrance with the melting colors coming out of it.
Yes,
I
yeah,
thought that was really good, really good.
yeah,
So anyway, this yeah, I don't have a ton to say, but but look, people should go see Weapons. That's what they should
yes,
do.
yes. In final words, yes, people go see
Go see
weapons.
Weapons. Just as a personal plug, I have an album coming out soon. Soon. The band is called Letters to Dracula. We have some songs finished. It will be out within the next soon. Okay, I promise. Like definitely before Halloween. Like it's the songs are basically done. We're waiting just on some things. It's like it has some synth, it has some metal. It's like it's instrumental stuff. You put it on while you want to get something done, and you know it feels like cheesy horror movie meets
Going a little Black Aria.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah. But anyway, look out for Letters to Dracula, please. I will let everyone know when it's out, but it unlike Home is Midnight, which I don't know that's happening. God, just that I don't know. We're getting there, but holy shit.
Right.
Letters to Dracula will be here soon. And I look forward to sharing that with everyone because
Awesome.
I'm really happy with it. It's really fucking cool. That's all I got.
Yeah. This 2 weeks have been hell for me, so I'm pretty much just running on your coattails this time. So
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
that's it for me.
All right, guys. Well, make sure you jump into the Discord if you have things to say, if you have thoughts on weapons. Um, if you're watching on YouTube, give us a like, give us a
Yep.
subscribe, blah, blah, blah. If you want to hang out with us, though, the Discord is the best way. You can click the
Yep.
link in the description.
All right. Yep. Get in there and get on Discord. We're on all the social medias as well, and we will talk to you next time.
Chicken's good. I like chicken.